The FFT Championship prime time. That's not your week 9 report. The calendar has turned to November. The frost and the chill is back in the air, and that means we need to get some winning done. And let's look at which teams were big time winners in week 9. We'll start right here in the Merino division. I'm going to take a pause and brag on the Merino division for a minute. You may or may not hear about an undefeated team in a little bit, but also Merino division accounted for the 5th best scoring team and the 6th best scoring team as well this week. 5th best scoring team, though, Andy Durant. Blitzkrieg. I hope that's a call out to my good friend Dave Craig from back in the day. Anyways, we have Dak Prescott to CD Lamb leading the charge for Andy, 171.98 points. Over here, Brian from the Elway division moves to 6-3 when he posts 175.38 points. Well done, led by none other than Jalen Hurts. Drake in the Unitas division moves to 7-2, a strong record, scores 175.6 points. He is led by the Cleveland Browns defense. That is right, taking on that rookie quarterback in Arizona with a bunch of pieces. Yeesh, that was a recipe for a problem. 7 sacks later, 31 points for the Browns defense. Number 2 on the week is Tanner out of the Smith division, moves to 6-3 as well, puts up 176.98 points. Well done. This team right here led by Jalen Hurts, but also by Tank Dell. And you say, Tank Dell, boy, did his quarterback do good this week? He sure did. Logan Hayes moves to 4-5 with his win out of the Manning division. Does have CJ Stroud in the starting lineup, puts up 51.8 points. Very impressive. Leading Logan to a 184.6 total point on the week. Very, very good. Logan, well deserved, well fought out. We had 4 different games decided by a quarter point or less this week, which is crazy. The 2 of his lowest games was actually a tie. We had 2 different games decided by 0.12 points, which is essentially 1 yard, just over 1 yard. First one, we had Mark taking on Austin. Austin is able to come out with the 0.12 victory over Mark in this one, a 85.32 to 85.2 win. Like a lot of Pat Mahomes owners, I know I had a few Patrick Mahomes on a couple of my teams. It was so frustrating watching him do basically nothing for the vast majority of the second half. Might be where this game was lost. But look, Darnell Parham couldn't reel in a catch last night. That didn't help Mark any either. Michael Thomas, MIA. Whew. Keontae Ingram over here in Austin seems a low-scoring game. It was a tough week this week. Looking at your other closest game of the week, we go to the Manning division. 2 members of this league that have been a part of this for a couple years now. John is able to pull out the 136.12 win over Justin Keller, who just had 136. Much higher scoring game here. You see Jalen Hurts. You see some of these big-time players that have been on other teams. Ramondre Stevenson finally getting it going for John may have been the difference when he broke off that long run. So great games, guys. Great games. We only have 2 undefeated teams left, but I told you one was coming from my beloved Dan Marino division. Lino continues. His winning streak goes to 9-0. Facing off against 3-6 Andy Durant this week. Have we heard that name before? We have. Good 5th highest scoring team this week. Peyton division, John Warner, Mailman, also moves to 9-0. And he is facing off the Angie Sherman this week, 4-5. For those who are keeping track at home, that means we lost 3 undefeated teams. Valiant efforts from George, from Paige, from Jacob. But those 3 teams went by the wayside this week. 2 of the 3 teams lost by just 3 points. Ouch. Look at, we have Lino and John are the 2 highest scoring teams in the league, period, end of sentence, no matter what record is. These 2 teams seem like the cream of the crop right now. Can one of these 2 teams hang on and take the title? Or will November, December bring some hard luck for one of the 2? We will keep watching. They're facing 2 teams with below 500 records this week. Can they keep the roll going? Looking at your best ball update, we have got your highest score of the week is only 172 points from Jameson out in Division 10. Well done, Jameson. But look, your leaders have not changed. Rock City was 1 last week. Josh was 2 last week. Rock City is 1 this week. Josh is 2 this week. They still have a solid lead over Andrew in 3rd place, Michael in 4th place, and Jack down there in 5th place. So that's all I got for this week. Hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the football season so far. And I look forward to talking to you next week with your Week 10 update. So good luck to all you this week in all your leagues.